On the WARDOGS topic, no in-game monetization during early access other than that supporters edition, which I own and you don't, that has cosmetics attached to it. So this was, I know, a hot topic. I know we also covered this a while back where one of the devs made a Reddit post asking for feedback and people were malding that they want to make money to run the servers and have the game be playable, which
how dare them,
which Jake and I found insane. But I guess they took all of that feedback, as it were, to heart, and there will not be in-game monetization, at least during early access, other than that supporters edition. Again, Jake and I don't really care, especially if the monetization is like cosmetics. If you don't want to be microtransacted on, then don't buy the cosmetics. Why?
Don't buy the shirt.
Yeah, why are you against the devs making a game that you really enjoy and have fun playing, making money? Don't you want them to be...
It should all be volunteer work, man.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, exactly. It's just insane. Don't you want them to make money? Like, I'm thrilled that Jeff Bezos has like $8 trillion or whatever, because I love Amazon Prime, and so do more than half of all American households. For example, think about that.
Yeah.
What other product or service does more than half of an entire country use? I can't think of one besides Amazon Prime. That guy better be fucking rich. Look how much he's helping all of these people.
Yeah.
He's not putting a gun to your he's not putting a gun to your head and making you sign up for Amazon Prime. And in the same way, if WARDOGS, Bulkhead, make an awesome fucking game and they want to sell some fucking yellow booties for $5 in the store that you could use on your character, fucking let them. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let them.
It doesn't affect you at all.
It couldn't affect you less. It couldn't affect you less. Like, getting mad about monetization for things that are like pay to win, totally get that. So if it was like $10 for like the AXMC sniper rifle and it's fucking nuts, then like, okay, yeah, you can get pissed about that. Because I bought the full game. I shouldn't need to pay even more money to get all the advantages possible. But if we're talking about cosmetic shit, why are we mad about this? It's so insane. It's so insane. But anyway, that's why you don't ask for feedback on fucking Reddit.
On Reddit, yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah,
you don't do that. You don't do that. You need to make
a big
that
mistake.
Yeah, instead of a Reddit post, that dev should have been on fucking Twitter, which isn't much better, but it is much better because Redditors are scum, smarmy, self-important pieces of shit. Now, to be clear, I use Reddit. I don't post on Reddit, though. That's the key difference.
That's the big difference. Yeah.
So if you post on Reddit frequently, if you call yourself a Redditor, you're a cunt. By all accounts, you are a cunt. Which is fine. You can be a cunt. That's your prerogative. But asking for feedback on Reddit is just asking to be flamed, obviously. And have the most insane, retarded takes spewed at you. So he should have posted that whatever Reddit post he made on Twitter or in a blog post on their website or a YouTube video or something, but not on Reddit, because the feedback he got was, just retarded. So now they're like, basically they've shoehorned themselves into not being able to monetize during early access. Eventually the bill's going to come due and they will monetize their game if they want it to run, which they do. And I do too. So they will monetize the game at some point, but evidently that won't be during early access. If anything, what this is going to do is create pressure to actually fully release the game maybe sooner than they otherwise would want to.
Yeah. They've said that they expect early access to last 1 to 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time to not be making money besides selling the game.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting? Like at the bottom here where Claude says, one side, it's the most consumer-friendly thing a shooter has done in years and it should be rewarded.
No.
Again, I just don't understand. To me, what would be consumer-friendly is making it so you can buy a bunch of cool shit, cosmetics, if you want it.
Right.
Just like we've said, when you guys said, oh, I wish Warzone would just let me buy individual tops and bottoms and hats and helmets and let me just build my character, I would spend way more money. Yep. That's more consumer friendly than just not allowing the option to do it. That's just it's so weird to me.
I agree.
That this is just praised like, oh, they aren't willing to let you spend more money on the game for purely cosmetics. That's such a win.
Right.
Like, well, okay. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I
That's like saying McDonald's is only selling Big Macs. You can't buy anything else.
Right.
I don't care if you want a McChicken. You can only buy a Big Mac, and we are being consumer friendly by only giving you one option. It's just weird. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it that way.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't see this as consumer friendly at all. You know what the most consumer friendly thing a video game can do is be good.
Yes, exactly. Be fun and good.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. And not do pay to win microtransactions.
Yeah, which exactly. People, it's sort of like the aim assist thing where people act like it's all or nothing with like monetization.
Yeah.
They hear that word and they automatically assume, well, I'm just going to be able to buy $1 billion in WARDOGS and just buy whatever I want and just never have to worry about dying. No one said that. It's not the only option.
Yeah.
You could, exactly like we said, just buy cosmetics that impact nothing except the look of your character.
Right.
It's not a spectrum of all or nothing. It's either completely pay to win or no monetization, which is just, it seems like that's what it always devolves into.
Yeah.
Like no one ever just says, well, yeah, let me just buy cosmetics if I want it. And if not, it literally doesn't affect me at all.
Exactly.
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's insane. And it is like the aim assist conversation because, yeah, Tanner and I would say, hey, guys, by the way, there's a little bit of a problem with Call of Duty's aim assist. You know what I mean? That was the point. There's a little bit of a problem with it. And then absolute troglodytes would say, oh, but controller needs aim assist. Hey, dipshit.
Yep.
No one's saying they don't. But it doesn't need to be quite this fucking strong, does it?
It doesn't need to be aimbot.
It doesn't need to be indistinguishable from a literal aimbot. Yeah, that's all. It is in fact a spectrum, and it is not binary. But people just have this binary thinking with everything. And video gamers are, don't say video gamers. People who play video games are some of the most guilty of this. Yeah, absolutely. Where, it's all binary. Oh, if you monetize your game, if there's a microtransaction, they must be literally hacking my bank account then. Okay, retard.
Right.
It's just so dumb. And it's a real shame that this is one of the few downsides of a dev team like Bulkhead and their approach to WARDOGS, because we've praised them a lot for their outlook, the way they communicate, the way they've developed the game, the way they have
their honesty with all of it.
Right. The way they've been transparent and the way they've been, it's like a by gamers for gamers type of game. Genuinely. It seems that way. And there are a lot of upsides to that, like the potato setting that they've implemented because they actually play video games. They know that performance is important. That's a direct result of their attitude toward game development. Or I can't think of another example, but there have been a lot of things like I guess just the gameplay stream they did and like how they approach that and just their transparency with everything has been very like
what you'd want.
Yeah, consumer friendly for this game, which is good. The downside of that though is they are susceptible to onboarding retarded feedback just because it's popular. And that is one of the, and
that's
this
a slippery slope.
That's a slippery slope. And this is the problem right here. They have now that they've said they're not monetizing during early access, they can't. They just can't. Even though they really should. There really should be cosmetic microtransactions, especially if it's going to be in early access for 2 fucking years. That's crazy. It's crazy not to. It's stupid not to. They really should do it. And if you're a fan of this game, you should want them to sell cosmetics so that the servers keep fucking running. But,
exactly.
But now that because they onboarded their fans' feedback, which in this case is stupid feedback, they're setting themselves on the back foot, and that's a shame. So a lot of good things happen because they listen to their fans a lot, and that's cool, and that's great, but this is one of the downsides. And you have to have some discernment as a game developer and know when to listen to your fans and when to tell them to fuck off. And this is one of those things. I think that Reddit post just shouldn't have even been made. I know I said earlier...
Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done it. I know I said earlier, like, oh, you know, you should have posted this on Twitter instead or in a blog or something. I think those would have been better options. But nothing anyone can say changes the fact that I don't have an MBA or anything, but it seems to me like you have to monetize it. You just have to.
Exactly.
So if there's not an option, don't ask people what they want.
Right.
If there's no option and you have to monetize it, don't ask people whether you want to monetize it or not. You have to.
Yeah.
So just say you're doing it. I don't know.
It's so weird. Yeah. Like this kind of goes, and it seems like what we've been saying is, to me, it seems like with shooter games, like we all like the cosmetics, we all like the cool things, whether you can earn it in the game, whether it's a bundle, whatever it is, like people like being able to change the look of their character.
Yep.
That's just like, I think that's a pretty safe bet to say that most people like that option. Mm-hmm. And to me, the easiest and freest way to give people more options is to make stuff that they can buy for reasonable amounts of real money. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand why everybody doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't, because I know one thing Bulkhead has said, like, there's going to be like challenges in the game where you can earn cosmetics and like skins and camos and whatnot. And what they said is they want it all to be earned so that when you see that guy with that helmet or that shirt or whatever, he earned that. He's put in a lot of time and whatnot, which is all fine. That I'm totally fine with that. Like, I don't expect Call of Duty you can just buy Damascus skin. You can't. You shouldn't just be able to buy the Mastery skin. But you should be able to buy some other skins and camos.
Yes.
I just don't understand it.
Right.
Like, this should be the standard. Like, when we made that bonus episode when we were talking about what's the perfect game, let's create the perfect game. Mm-hmm. That is one thing that, if I didn't say it then, I absolutely would say it now, is like, let me buy a million different tops and bottoms and shoes and boots and rigs and backpacks and helmets. Like, I want all of them. I want every little bit of customization that possibly could exist and charge me for it for some of them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Give me the option. Because it's either like you have no chance of being able to buy a red flannel in WARDOGS. It's either that's not possible to get it or it's in the game as a cosmetic. I would rather have the option. Whereas maybe today I decide I don't want it, but hey, maybe down the road I'm like, actually, that flannel's kind of cool. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Whereas if they don't do that, you just never have the option and everyone wears the same shit. I just don't understand it. It's just like, this is what gaming should be moving towards, you know? Like, more choice, more freedom, more... Like, mobile game. Why doesn't anyone get pissed about pay to win in mobile games? You know, like the most microtransaction thing on the planet is any mobile game you've ever seen.
Those are very,
and they make the most money and they're the most played games.
Yeah.
So obviously those people don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And those are actual, like, literally pay to win. You pay and you get all the money and resources in the game to beat people who didn't pay for it.
Right.
All I'm asking for is the ability to buy a goddamn shirt and some boots, man. What is the big deal?
Yeah.
And it gives something for the art people that you guys, the same people that are probably mad about AI, like, you want the companies to employ art people. Let them design cosmetics that you can buy for $1.
True.
If you want to support them so goddamn bad.
True.
You know?
True. Yeah, true.
Like, oh my God, I just don't understand it. Let me buy stuff. I would spend way more money in every shooter game if I could design my whole character, basically, in what he wears.
100%.
It's just, I just, again, I don't understand it. I don't get what the big deal is. I don't know why it's such a, hot topic.
I don't either.
It's just, yeah.
I think part of it is that binary thinking, like you were saying, like people hear microtransaction and they think pay to win because they're apes. But even if that's not the case, they might be thinking like, oh, if there are microtransactions, then all the development resources are going to go into making little costumes instead of like making new maps or whatever. But as you pointed out, the guy who makes the fucking maps and who codes in the MK47 assault rifle's recoil pattern is not the same guy who's designing cargo shorts. Those are different people and different jobs in different departments. So you're not detracting from, you know, the game being developed or the bugs being fixed or whatever. At least not necessarily. It's possible you are if the resources, the money is so limited that you can only employ one of these two people. But the thing about that is, for a company this size anyway, if you sell microtransactions, that's actually just going to give you more money to have more developers to fix bugs faster and release maps faster and have more servers and better server performance and a better anti-cheat. Because the art person will pay for himself if he creates flannels that they sell as microtransactions. He will more than pay for himself. And then that surplus money can go into hiring another 2 developers to make the next map faster or whatever. You know? So like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. I think people are just traumatized by like gacha games and shit. But yeah, I don't know. I hate Redditors though. Yeah, this is all Reddit's fault. But that fucking guy should not have posted on Reddit because they dug themselves in a hole here, and that's a real shame.
Yeah, like what did you think you were gonna get from that? You know?
Yeah, like
you had to know that going in.
Yeah, honestly,
we're gonna get a bunch of fair and balanced and logical, good faith feedback here on Reddit about monetizing a video game.
Right, exactly.
Like, go on there to ask about how your fucking motor mounts in your car work or what, you know, like go in there for a mechanical question or something, not people's opinions, gamers' opinions on microtransactions in a video game.
Right.
Not, read the room. Read the room, Joe. That's what I always say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was his name.
And to be fair to the gamers, they do have genuine PTSD from microtransactions because a lot of companies have done a lot of scummy shit with microtransactions in the video game world. That's fair, but you got to use your brain, guys. Not all microtransactions are the same.